We're going into overtime, baby. And we better get to it because I keep watching this way too late in the evening. Let's do it. So before my neighbors get too mad at me for the noise, let's start in 3, 2, 1, go. That food again. Letting his hair down, taking off the tie. Overtime, overdrive. Why? He's telling him again. So you basically hit him everywhere. Uh-huh. Is it just like bury him? Squeeze. He fully knew that he was gonna live through that, though. He just admitted that he's like, hey, if you're still alive, then let's meet up again. It's like, oh, good to do it while he was distracted, though. I thought it was just gonna be something that like smushed all the way around, like kind of full-on spray effect, but at least it was just in a confined, specific area too. Ugh. I'm gonna see if I can discern anything more. I know I shouldn't, but I want to. And yeah. That. I wonder if it means anything. Huh? I don't know that one, do I? And we know her. Was the gun all we got of the girl from Kyoto? Mai's sister? May's sister? Alright, here we go. Geek. Episode 11, Narrow-Minded. Just maybe don't. Okay. Okay, that's why he went. Ah, Hito, I will try my hardest. How do they already have it? Oh, rescreening. Duh. Plant it. That's cute. What? I'm hungry. Too cute. Cute, cute. It just makes me kind of sad because, like, had he met him 2 days prior, they could have been good friends and everything. This actually seems like the first friendship either one of them have had from this experience. I need to eat. Yeah, what is he gonna do with his little curse? Where is he gonna keep it? He did get touched. Is this from the touch, or is this from, like... What would his domain be? Oh my god. Yeah. Like, at least they're getting along right now. This is, like... cute. But sad, but cute. He doesn't have a bad mom, though. Does she just find vices, and that's what, like, gets on him? There's a chill. We're getting chills right now, because I don't think he realizes how pivotal a moment this is. It's also surprising that she's not freaking out about it. Maybe she's just a little bit hungover, but it was just like, the hell? Who left this behind? Oh. Mm. Mm. Does he know? What a butt. Every single person can see it. There's like a black hole in the sky, no big deal. Okay. Eh. Yeah. Oh, burns. That's why he didn't want her to smoke anymore. Mm. No fan! No! No fan! No! This is like really fast. They always like to cut off at the best moments, don't they? Oh, okay. Well, we got a really good episode here, but I feel like it was a lot of like slowly clashing to build up to something huge, and I don't know exactly what it was gonna be. We have Junpei, who I keep saying like needed a mentor, needed a guide, needed something, and it sounded like he was not fully open with his mom, but his mom was somebody that was receptive, but perhaps was like still caught up in her own vices as an adult, like her drinking and her smoking and stuff that she just enjoyed doing that was not necessarily a distraction, because it sounded like she was actually trying to be there for him, but she didn't know everything. And I don't want to ever like victim blame saying Junpei should have told her more, but like I wish he had reached out for a little bit more help. I don't know if she knows the reason why she should have stopped smoking or anything like that, or just anything that was going to like on in his physical life. He didn't tell her, or at least it doesn't feel like he told her, because it feels like she was a good mom. She just didn't know. I even got a little teary-eyed whenever it came to actually Itadori and him on the stairs and like getting to know each other and just talking movies and just being boys, just enjoying each other's company and everything. Because if it happened 2 days prior, I don't know that they would have had like the best of friendships, because they're still going to different schools. They don't know when they would actually interact, if there was any purpose for them to actually get together outside of just friendship and just like enjoying each other's company. But it feels like they would have had a super different trajectory in life, especially Junpei. And it's just kind of sad seeing that. Like, this is what we could have been. Especially since at the very end, we get to see what the opposite is. Mainly because we have that talk, and that if somebody is going to be a bad sorcerer, are you going to be willing to kill them? I got chills, because I think that's a pivotal moment. And I think it could have been Junpei's redemption moment. Seeing somebody else with the power that he is going to have, or he's currently blessed with, that we don't know about. I don't know personally as a viewer, because I just don't know what power he has at the moment. Just to see him have that and have like, what can I do with it? What should somebody that I just need some guide to know, like, you have the power. Could you do this? And having that mentor being like, no, I wouldn't. And having Itadori be like, I am scared that if it'll ever come to that, but I'll never want that, because I don't know that that is a good person or what that would do to change me as a human being. So I feel like that was his pivotal moment. And the only thing that was going to take that away from him is if it was his mom that died. He even told Mahito? Yeah, it's like mojito, but not. I gotta get that in my head. Mahito. He told Mahito last episode, is like, if this was my mom, I would have a different feeling about it. But if it's just a random person, I don't know if I care. So Mahito took that information and killed his mom by leaving a finger there to curse him. And I don't know how he got Junpei to think that it was going to be anybody in the school or anything like that. I just think he was just preying off of anything. It's like, does anybody not like you? Especially when he says like, who's rich enough? I guess that was just something that was a trigger, just being like, I've got bullies, rich kids are awful. He could have done it. Even though I don't think any of these kids know anything about like curses or whatnot. So I don't know why he didn't put 2 and 2 together and just like see that Mahito might have done it. But I'm also glad that he didn't think Itadori had done it. That was my first assumption that was going to go down, is like Itadori left it behind, but there was no reason for him to do that. So there's no way that Mahito could have tricked him into that, but I was afraid that was where it was going to go. But very, very tricky of Mahito, and very just manipulative, because he's still in that formidable moments of like, what is good, what is not, what is good to do, and what path should I take, and having Itadori say, go down the righteous path, and him just being like, yeah, I could do this, and then immediately have the like wham of your mom's dead, to being like, no, I'm not gonna do this. It was just too perfect of timing, and it sucks. The last thing I'll touch upon with all of that is we got to see the aura of the curse behind Junpei. I think I saw it in the opening just a little bit. It almost looks like a jellyfish. And I don't know if that has anything to do with anything. I just want to like throw that out there and just make a theory that like the poisoned stingers are perhaps wrapping around the kid. Because it just was like this full burn marks all over the bully. And it's just like, I wonder what this little jellyfish pal is going to be and how pretty am I going to find it? I don't think I've commented too much on Ijichi, but I think his character is cute. I think he's a wonderful tension relief. I think he's going to make it throughout the entire series. I do not think this character is going to pass away, and I do not think he's going to die. I think he's our comic relief, and so just the character that's a little frazzled throughout all of this, and maybe it would be a little bit me, just like if you didn't have much cursed energy or cursed powers yourself, and then have to take care of a bunch of kids that do. I like this character, and just every time he was on screen, it just made me like, I like it. Kento is also wounded throughout this, and I don't know if that was from the touch or that was from something else that hit him, whether it be his own powers that caused the crashing around. I don't know if we did see it. Tell me in the comments below if we had an actual moment where he got wounded. I was thinking it was from the touch that one time, but at the same time, Mahito said that he was protecting his soul with cursed energy. So did it still hurt him, or was another moment implied that he actually got wounded? Let me know that. It sucks to think that that battle was so informative, not only for Kento, but also for Mahito, especially, and it feels like for Mahito. He learned that he can squish his body in all sorts of different ways and survive being not only cut apart, but also being squished. He can just make this body malleable into any kind of form or shape, even so much as turning his finger into a blade. So I don't know if we're ever gonna have too much of just solid body Mahito fighting anymore, and if we do, it might just be for the visual effects of it, but like, I, as that character, would do nothing but turn myself into random things and be scratching and fighting and turning just into a giant weapon. You don't need a weapon when you are a weapon. And there is a lot of potential there for some really interesting fights coming up. But in the meantime, everybody, thank you so much for watching with me today. I will see you next time. Bye for now. Mwah.